Good morning, kids. How are you today? Good. Are you okay? You ready to start? Good. Tell me about your weekend. How was your weekend? Were you resting? Were you sleeping a lot? Were you playing games? Were you enjoying staying with your family? Oh, good for you. Well, I had a good weekend too. Well, let's start. So you're ready. You have a good weekend. Let's start today with energy. So today, what are you going to do is you're going to apply what you have already learned. We work on the classroom. We work on what we're going to do right now. It's something that we already did in the classroom. And what are you going to do is just listen carefully because I'm going to go over the information and later you have to apply what we have learned. Okay? It's what are we going to do right now? It's to learn about, not to learn, remember, is to review how to make questions. Okay, making questions in past progressive form. First, do you remember that a past progressive form has a main verb and a helping verb? This is a helping verb and this is the main verb. And the main verb always takes ing. You remember that, right? Yeah, I guess you already said, yeah, teacher, please, enough. Yes, you're right. Okay, so she was eating cereal for breakfast yesterday is a sentence in the past progressive form. It's an event that happened yesterday in progress, right? But one more time, because you're still having trouble with this. If I omit was and you write eating, no, correct. It's not a past progressive sentence. Doesn't make sense. It's nothing. No, it's nada. No tiene sentido. So we need to write was. And if you write, if you give me, I'm sorry, if you give me, if you write like this, I was it because I saw some work with those mistakes. I was it. No, no. La clave for the past progressive form is that the main verb ends with ing. So just remember that. Keep in mind, it's important because we're going to go over this. Yeah. So she was eating cereal for breakfast yesterday is a singular sentence in the past progressive form. She and was. A plural sentence. Okay. We were sleeping at 6:30 yesterday morning. This is also a sentence in the past progressive form. Singular and plural. How do we know that this is singular? Remember, she talks about one, and was goes always with one, and we talks about more than one. So we were. We cannot say we was. We goes with were. Okay. So we were sleeping at 6:30 yesterday morning. Now, what happened if we don't give a subject? Let's take this off. We're sleeping at 6:30 yesterday morning. You say, okay, there is something missing. There is a subject missing. Who are we talking about? ¿De quién estamos hablando? No hay de quién hablar. No hay un sujeto. ¿Cierto? Entonces el sujeto también es super important. So we have to always use the subject. We, or they, or my friends. It has to be a plural subject. Okay? So now, look at these two sentences. How would you change these sentences into a question? It was very easy. We do not change any word, but we have to do something. There is a rule, a very simple rule. How do we make these sentences? How do we change these sentences into a question? Super easy. You remember that? Yes, we did this before. Super easy. Okay, let's check. Okay, let's start with was again. One, singular. Miren, sentence. A past progressive sentence tenemos aquí. He was sleeping. ¿Cómo le hago question? How do I change this sentence into a question? Look at this. Remember the X rule? Change position. Solo cambio la posición del subject y del verb to be. Para hacer una pregunta, entonces, we have a question. Was he? The rest of the sentence, we just leave the sentence there. It remains there. El resto de la oración no tocamos, no cambiamos. Only these two. Subject goes in second place and takes the first place. You see the X? That's how we make questions. Simple, right? Super easy. Now, to these questions, we need to give answers. And we are going to give short answers. Okay, we have affirmative answers. Affirmative, which means yes. And negative answer, which means no. Okay, so a short affirmative answer. Yes. ¿De quién hablamos? Who are we talking about? He. Y luego, si la pregunta empieza con was. Yes, he was. Because we have to answer to this question. If the question begins with was, the answer needs to end with was. This is a short answer. Okay? Yes, he was. Okay? That is the short. Okay, if I want to make a long answer, yes, he was sleeping. But I want short answers. Yes, he was. So the question begins with was. And the answer ends with was. Yes, he was. Short negative answer. No. Of course, negative is no. He was not. Or now you're an expert in using wasn't. Or no, he wasn't. That's a negative answer. See? Easy, right? Super easy. Now let's do this example. Let's practice. Let's do it together. Okay, let's change this sentence into a question. This sentence in the past progressive form, let's change into a question. How would you do it? What do you need to do? What do you need to do? Remember the X, we changed the position. So, which one goes first? Was. Which one goes next? She. Okay, here is the X. Let me see if I can make the X. Goes here, and this one goes here. Yeah. Was she working? Esto no cambiamos, no tocamos. Was she working? Oh, but there is missing. Something important is missing. For us to recognize that this is a question, what is an important sign that's missing? Or a symbol? What is missing? Question mark. Because if you don't have a question mark, it's like a statement, una oración. Aunque esté formada así, necesitamos poner question mark. It's important. ¿Sí? ¿Sí? She was working. Y hacemos una question. Was she working? ¿Qué les pareció? Super easy, ¿no? Cambiémosle esta. Ok, pongámosle negrita. Ya. Acuérdense, the rest of the sentence remains like that. No tocamos al resto de la oración, solo se cambian los dos primeros. Ok, aquí no tenemos un subject, aquí tenemos un noun. The sun was shining. ¿Cómo pondría? ¿Cómo le haría la pregunta? How would you change this sentence into a question? ¿De qué estamos hablando? Del sol, the sun, right? Entonces, ¿cómo le haríamos? ¿Cuál va primero? Veamos si me entra. Oops, nope. Sorry. Veamos si me entra. Bueno, vamos a hacerle acá al lado. ¿Cómo le haría la pregunta? Primero pondría was, ¿cierto? Primero va esto. Y luego, ¿qué va? ¿De qué hablamos? ¿Qué pongo? ¿Was sun o was the sun? What do I have to write? Was the sun. Completo. Y el resto no tocamos. Compramos igualito. Shining. And, important, symbol, question mark. An important mark. Shining, question mark. So are you clear with that? Okay. Now, if I want to give a short answer, vamos a darle una short answer. She was working. Aquí vamos a darle el answer. Una affirmative answer. ¿Cómo le haríamos? Was she working? If I want to say affirmative, yes. Okay. I have to write yes, coma. Yes, ¿qué? ¿Qué va primero? ¿De quién hablamos? She. ¿Y qué tengo que poner? Si empieza con was. Yes, she was. Yep. Y el negativo, negative, por supuesto, negative es no. ¿De quién hablamos? De she. Como están expertos ya, you're an expert, you can use this. Sí, super easy. The sun was shining. Was the sun shining? ¿Qué pondríamos aquí? A ver. Affirmative. Was the sun shining? Vamos con affirmative. Aquí ya sabemos. Yes. Oops. Yes. The sun. Podemos cambiarla a un subject pronoun. Instead of the sun, ¿qué podría poner? Instead of the sun, un pronoun, it, right? Yes, it was. Y sería negativo, no, it wasn't. Simple. Is it hard for you? Not at all, right? Let's go next. Same thing with where. Okay, past progressive sentence. They were waiting for the bus. Let's change this into a question. Aplicamos la regla de la X. Were they waiting for the bus? Short affirmative answer. Yes, they was. ¿Con qué empieza? The sentence begins with where. So yes, they were. Yep. Negative answer. No, they were not. Or no, they weren't. So, are you clear with this? Same thing. Okay, let's practice. We were listening to the teacher. Is una sentence in the past progressive form. That's the sentence. Now change this into a question. Now you're an expert. So what do we need to do first? We need to start with change positions. Where, then comes the subject, we, the rest of the sentence remains there. No, we don't change. Listening to the teacher. See? Simple. Yeah? Now, let's give a short affirmative answer. Affirmative is yes, right? Yes, always a comma after yes. Yes, the subject that we're talking about, the subject is we. Yes, we, and the question begins with Question begins with where. So yes, we. If the question begins with where, yes, we. Where. Period. That's a short answer. And negative, no, comma, okay, no. Subject, we, where, and that's it. Super easy. Okay, my parents, the same thing as the sun. My parents were enjoying the party. How would you make the sentence? The X. Aquí que pongo? My parents. ¿De quién hablo en esta sentence? What am I talking about? I'm talking about my parents. So, were my parents enjoying the party? Yes. En lugar de my parents, ¿qué pronombre pondrían? Yes. Aquí les cambiamos. My parents were. Sí podemos poner my parents were, pero cambiémosle my parents into a pronoun. ¿Cuál sería? Ok, vamos a ver. Veamos si me queda espacio. Nope. A ver. My parents. No me va a dar mucho espacio. Ok. Were my parents enjoying the party? Veamos. Ok, let's try. ¿Sí? Where. ¿Sí? ¿Se acuerdan? El primero va el verb to be, luego va el subject. ¿De quién hablo? Where my parents enjoying party. You're making a question. Aquí, ¿qué nos falta? Question mark. Importantísimo. Yeah. Affirmative? Yes. Comma. Yeah. Where, yes, my parents were. Yes, my parents were. No. Let's change my parents into a pronoun. ¿Qué sería my parents? Which pronoun? They. Yes, they were. No, they weren't. No, comma, they weren't. ¿Sí? De fácil. ¿Sí? Not a big deal. Super easy. Okay. Now to do. Now you're going to apply where we just have review. Yeah? We just went over this information. Now you are going to apply. What are you going to do here? You're going to write on your notebook. You're going to write the first thing that you have to do is the date. Copy the instruction. Change the following sentences into questions. Give short affirmative and negative answers. Okay, so what do you need to do? Let's do this together. Here is a sentence in a past progressive form. Easy sentence. So, if you want to make a question, what do you need to do? What do we have to do? Which one goes first? ¿Se acuerdan la regla de la X? So, was, then comes the subject, she, cooking, y ¿qué va ahí? Importantísimo. How does the sentence, how does the question end? With a question mark. I'm sorry, with a question mark. It's important, the question mark. So, affirmative. Affirmative answer. The affirmative is always yes. Yes, coma. Yes, ¿de quién hablo? She. ¿Con qué empieza la question? Was. Negative. Negative. Okay. No, comma. No. Which one is the subject? She. And the negative form? Wasn't. You see? Super easy. So what are you going to do at home after this example? You're going to copy this on your notebook, each sentence, and you're going to write the statement, the sentence in a past progressive form. Then you're going to change each sentence into a question, and you're going to give me an affirmative answer and a negative answer. Remember, both affirmative and negative, not only negative or affirmative, both. Negative first, change into a question. Give me an affirmative answer and a negative answer. That's it. That's all for today. And I know you're going to do a great job. Okay, so you're clear, right? Are you okay with this? Good. Now let's move to the teacher. Yeah. Are you clear with that information? It's not hard at all. You know how to do it. So remember, you need to write on your notebook. First thing you have to do is date. Then you need to write making questions. And you copy the question, you copy the sentence in a past progressive form. Then you change the sentence into a question. And you give me an affirmative answer and a negative answer. Yeah, you give me the two answers, short answers. So I would like to see you work tomorrow and just have a great day. Well, see you tomorrow. Bye.